Okay. Good afternoon. Welcome to a joint meeting of the Glendale City Council and Glendale Housing Authority, being called to order on April 2nd at 3:40 p.m. Let's start with a roll call for council.
Council members Asadarian.
Here.
Divine.
Here.
Kasakian.
Here.
Najarian.
Here.
Mayor Brotman.
Here.
And for the authority?
Housing Authority members Ajinian. Asadarian.
Here.
Brotman.
Here.
Divine.
Here.
Kasakian.
Yes. Here.
Arazian.
Here.
Chair Najarian.
Here.
Thank you. May we have your report, please?
Yes, the agenda for the Tuesday, April 2nd, 2024 joint public meeting of the City Council and Housing Authority was posted on March 29, 2024 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Thank you. And could you read into the record the proclamation that we'll be issuing today?
Yes. Proclamation designating April 1 through 5th, 2024 as National Community Development Week by the Community Services and Parks Department.
Okay, so this is a little unusual. It's the first time I remember doing a proclamation during a joint council housing authority meeting. Have we done these before?
I don't believe
I don't remember this.
Okay, but it's all good. So welcome to, this is Community Service and Park staff and also CDBG board members. Is that right?
Correct. Good afternoon, Mayor Brotman, members of the City Council, members of the Housing Authority. I am here with the CDBG Village community. We've got our CDBG Advisory Committee. All 5 members are here this afternoon, along with our community agencies and our city staff. And we're really excited to present my predecessor, CDBG Manager Moises Carrillo is here with us, and he is currently working with HUD, so he wears 2 hats. And we're here to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the CDBG program. Very excited to be here. All these folks work really hard to make sure low and moderate income residents of Glendale, the needs of low to moderate residents of Glendale are met. And we have a really nice video that was prepared by GTV6, and we would like to play that for the committee, for the City Council and the Housing Authority.
Sure. Before you do that, just one second. Could you just identify the members of the CDBG
Absolutely.
board, the advisory board, as well as the, what do we call the advisory board? Our advisory board, right?
Absolutely.
And the committee. Yeah.
Will do, will do. Our chair, Armi Gavadisian, is here. Our vice chair, Marina Manukian, is here. Ronnie Garibian, our committee member. Anita Quinones Gabrielian, our community member. And Zanku Armenian, our community member. All 5 are here today.
Okay, and thank you to all of you, because I know this is sometimes a hard, time-consuming job. But anyway, let's go to this. Very nice, thank you.
I'm going to introduce Moises Carrillo.
Well, good afternoon. It's been a long time since I've been up here. My name is Moises Carrillo, and I'm a former employee with the City of Glendale for 31 years, and 31 years as CDBG. And I should first say that I'm really, really touched by that video. It's unbelievable how many projects we did in those years, and the support of the city council members here, and also our CDBG advisory committee. And it's nice to have our agencies here as well, who I worked with for many years. But it's through your work and your dedications and your support and the grilling work that the CDBG advisory committee does year after year of 10 hours almost of grueling reviewing applications. And that's just the meeting itself, not including the application review. So thanks to them. But as a HUD rep, all over the country, probably around this time, they're celebrating the Community Development Week with the 50th celebration of CDBG. 1974, it was August when President Ford initiated the signing of the CDBG program. But again, I just want to relay HUD's thank you and gratitude to the City of Glendale for its continued support under Maggie Kavarian and her staff to implement the CDBG program. Since I left, I left it in good shoes, and it's doing well. And I, continue to check in on once in a while in Glendale. I'm not that far away, and always support them, and always support the city, who I initially really grew up with for 31 years. And in fact, I know a couple of weeks ago we had a celebration of our CDBG staff, who, including, for example, Jess Duran and Madam Blake, for a reunion, and that was at the Phoenician. So we had a great time there, reminiscing about these projects. And again, I thank the City Council for your support, and the Housing Authority for all that tremendous support, and staff for supporting these projects, and to our nonprofit agencies for doing the work they do every day. Long days, not the greatest pay, but they do it because they really love CDBG and they love serving people. So again, thank you very much. And again, it's really a pleasure for me to be back here in Glendale and see everybody once again. Thank you.
Thank you. And
Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to ask if you could introduce the agencies here. I know Nancy from the Campbell Center, but maybe the other agencies could be recognized.
Absolutely. So we've got the Campbell Center here. We've got Glendale Youth Alliance, Catholic Charities, CASPS, Housing Rights Center. We've got Ascensia and Armenian Relief Society. Oh, Home Minutemen is here. Home Minutemen is here. Did I forget anyone? Yeah, everyone's here. Got them all.
Well,
And YWCA wanted to come. They actually thought the meeting was at 2 o'clock. So I really do want to recognize YWCA because they did come at 2 o'clock, but they had to go to a different meeting. They didn't realize that it was at 3. Yeah.
we do have a proclamation here. Should I read the whole thing out? Okay, I'll try to read quickly. This is what we do. Okay, so whereas April 1st to 5th has been designated as National Community Development Week to celebrate the 50th year of the Federal Community Development Block Grant Program. And whereas the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development implemented the CDBG program in 1974 for the purpose of providing local governments with the financial resources to assist low and moderate income persons. And whereas the City of Glendale has utilized CDBG funding to foster a strong network among nonprofit and community organizations, businesses, and community stakeholders working to meet the needs of Glendale residents. Whereas the CDBG program has made a significant impact on our community by funding youth and senior services, employment programs, services for the disabled, homeless services, fair housing services, legal counseling, and public facility improvements and community services and parks capital improvement projects. And whereas the City of Glendale has clearly demonstrated the capacity to administer the CDBG program to identify, prioritize, and resolve the needs in our community. Now, therefore, I, Daniel Brotman, Mayor of the City of Glendale, California, proclaim the week of April 1st to 5th, 2024 as National Community Development Week and urge all citizens to join in recognizing the 50th anniversary of the Community Development Block Grant Program.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And I apologize for not greeting you properly, Mr. Mayor and the Chair of the Housing Authority. It's been a while, so please excuse me.
So we'll have, if you want to, Maggie, you want to stand here and take a group photo, and you want to come on down, you interested? We'll have one big happy family photo.
Kind of crowded.
It's all right.
Just there.
Oh, you don't have to be on. Wait, I'll hide in the back.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor.
Mayor,
Again, thank you very much. We appreciate it. And I'll,
So,
thank you for coming back, Moises.
Okay.
Great seeing you.
yeah.
And
Nice to see
Mayor,
you.
as you're making your way back up to the dais, I think it's worth noting that probably out of all of our boards and commissions, this is the one that requires the most commitment of time from our volunteer board members, individuals that were here today who serve on this. The hour-long meetings, the visits to the sites, the oversight. We've done tremendous work. We've learned from our past. You know, there were mistakes made by some organizations, and then we've made corrections. And I think we all have benefited from all of the work that these individuals and their predecessors, including former staff members like Moises, have contributed to us. So thank you. I truly appreciate everything that you do for us. Thank you.
May I-
Any other comments?
Yes, I would. I want to thank all of the members of the CDBG committee. I know how tough it is. I know the decisions you make and trying to stick with the budget and the amount of money that you have, but you've always made good decisions, always selected nonprofits that are really deserving and need the funding. And I just want to let you know, you are appreciated. Thank you.
Just want to join my colleagues in thanking the CDBG Commission. The hours are long. I've watched your deliberations, and sometimes it comes down to really tough decisions to make because we have some amazing nonprofits and only limited funding. But I can't remember a time where the body had recommended and then the council had to overturn that decision. And so thank you to the commission members as well as all the nonprofits that make our city so wonderful. And Moises, it's so great to see you. Moises and I actually worked together when I was at the Glendale Youth Center. And I remember the first CDBG report I actually had to submit. I had no idea what I was doing. So I think I submitted like a 200-page book. And when I took it over to Moises, he was like, "What are you doing? This is not, this is not what's required." And so he was the guiding light during that process. And I know that you've passed that on to the staff that have taken on those responsibilities. But great to see you.
And what a, if I may, Mr. Mayor, what a great video that was. And as soon as each one came on the screen, I said, "Oh, I remember that one. I remember that one." And what a huge difference you've made in the community, from the Homenet Men, the ARS, Pacific Park Pool is one of my favorites, the health clinic, Campbell Center, just a great use of funds. All those mini parks that we're so desperately in need of. And it's a tough role for the commissioners, trying to pick one project or one group over another. Not very easy. Of course, the city comes in and grabs, right, a lot of it. I don't want to say most, a lot of the funding for our own projects, and we leave you with an even tougher decision. But what a great job. And welcome back, Moises. You're a federale now, and you're way up there with the federal government. Congratulations on your ascension to the higher governmental regime.
Okay, so I think there's no action by the council or the authority here, so we'll just thank you again, and I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
I'll move to adjourn.
Second.
We are adjourned at 3:55 PM.
And the Housing Authority.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a motion for the housing?
I'll move to
Second.
adjourn.
Housing's adjourned.